Alright guys, so this is a talk we're going to have that you're not going to hear very often. There's a lot of talk of women friend zoning men and stuff like this. It happens all the time. It happens every damn day. But you're not going to hear much talk about men friend zoning women. Which, believe it or not, both happens. Both has happened to me. I've been friend zoned by women that actually like me. I've been friend zoned by women that try to get back with me. I also friend zoned women, but never went back to them. You see the difference here? So let me explain something. Women, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing at all. All love, guys, all love. Women naturally shit test men a lot. I don't care who you are. You could be 6'4", 10-inch digging stick, a billionaire, high status, high everything. Be the best looking dude, 6'4", 10-inch digging stick, billionaire, high status. You could have every single thing. Check off every box. You will be shit tested by a woman. You will. If you engage with her, if you're that 6'4" dude. It's naturally in them. And like I said, I don't think this is a bad thing. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm not saying, oh, shame on women. No, I'm not saying that in this case. It's her natural ability to do it, because guess what? You are a dude. If a woman is even willing to talk to you, if she even likes you a little bit, she's going to shit test you. It's actually a good sign. Because she's trying to see where you're at. She's trying to see, obviously, am I going to let this guy stick his thing inside of me? Would I let this dude give me babies? Would I do these things? So she's trying to figure things out. She's trying to figure out if you're a worthy dude or not. She's going to test you to get answers from you. Is what she's doing. And I passed many shit tests. And I've also friend zoned some women who shit tested too hard. And guess what? They wanted me back. I no longer wanted them. There's a certain extent that women go to with shit testing that, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Too crazy. This is too much. Just too much. And I'm here to make this point right now in this video. I'm here to tell you guys that in this case, you should friend zone a woman. If she tries to get you overly emotional, if she's literally doing everything, and it's not like it happens one day, because that's understandable. She might have had a bad day, something happened, she tried to get you emotional. But if it's day after day after day, bro, week after week, a month's gone by, 2 months, whatever, she's continually trying to do something to get you emotional, to get you over the edge, and she won't give it up. There's a part of her that don't want to stop talking to you, but she's being toxic like this. She just won't stop. She won't cut it out. You must friend zone that woman. You must. And the reason I say that is because what do you think is going to happen even if you let this continue on and you actually might end up in a relationship with this woman? If she's preaching that it's a flex, that she's a headache to a man, what do you think the relationship is going to be like? She's talking about she's hard to handle. She'd be a disaster for a guy. She's literally talking about these things. What do you think? You friend zone her immediately. You don't even make her your friend. You literally, she's just friend zone. I don't hate her. So that's where you have to put her, is a friend zone. But just because you're friends doesn't mean you're going to talk to her. I have friends that I don't talk to today. But if I see them out and about, we might, hey, what's going on? All these things. And no, it's not really a friend. It's more of an acquaintance. But we don't hate people. We just, some people are just set aside. Like, you really have no value for my life. I'm not going to bring you any, obviously. It's just a waste of time. You're just a hot mess. So, you got to set that stuff aside. If she's playing that many games, if she's that insane and that crazy, it's like the conversation is based off of her just getting you riled up, her just being a straight brr, brr. You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Kick her to the curb quick. Do not deal with her. I say friend zone because we don't hate them. We must friend zone them. Okay, baby girl. Here you go. The hot mess. You got to come over here now. On to the next. And what you're going to come to realize is when you do this to those women, and you know what, they probably are pretty damn hot. I've dealt exactly with those ones. Set them aside because it's too much after a couple months. We're not getting anywhere. And you're actually getting more rude as we're getting probably closer to hanging out. Insecurities on her side. She is fearful. It's too much. Some people might say, oh, just give her more time. Oh, just not worth it. Not worth it. Continue on with your life. Guess what? If she actually grows up after a while, if you're still single, if she reaches back out, maybe after a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you're still single, she decides to reach back out. She could be carrying completely different energy. She might have grew up. In this case, you could give her a shot. How likely is this to happen? Not very likely at all. At all. There's a certain percentage of a chance it could happen, but it's very unlikely. But I'm just saying, if you did see potential in her, but you know, she just acted up too much of a headache, to the point where it's literally a burden to your life, and your mood is starting to shift, because these toxic women that are like this, they absolutely will make your life a living hell. I don't care what anybody says. Every guy who's had any experience with women knows this. And I'm telling you guys this right now. From the amount of experience I had with women in the past, I could have literally had double, if not triple, the experience that I already have if I was willing to put up with them a little bit more. But I got so sick of a lot of the situations that I've been through with a lot of women that it's literally like I wasted so much time that I need to make up for that. Like, I literally do not have time to deal with anybody right now. At times, I took a couple of years of talking to women completely at certain points in my life in my 20s. I'm still in my mid-20s, so what does that tell you? Probably 22, 23, 24, around that area for real. Like, I just wasted so much time. I spent at least 6 years of my life in relationships. More than that if you count like junior high, elementary school stuff, because I was dating girls in elementary, junior high, high school, after high school, every stage, in my early 20s. The last girl I dated, I was 21. I've went on dates with girls after that, but didn't date them, if that makes sense. You kind of go with these girls, you see where things are at, but you not relationship. Not relationship. My actual last like relationship, to the point where like me and this girl was close. I was going to her house, close with her mom. That's close enough. And you guys are talking every day. You guys are together. You guys like each other. You guys are in the sheets, clapping those cheeks. And you're close with her mom. The last time this happened, I was 21. Other than that, I probably talked to I'd say at least 6 or 7 girls. After that, like not just a little, like serious. In between probably the age of like 21 to 26 right now. And even before that, I probably spent 6 years of my life in relationships. A little more if you want to count other little things. So that's a lot of experience. That's a lot of time. And I'm telling you guys now, I know a lot of signs. I know a lot of things. It's very normal for women to shit test you. I've had women that, they've had boyfriends and they started talking to me. And they were literally willing to leave their boyfriend for me. And I did not allow it to happen. They would start telling me things like, yeah, this guy, he's no good. He's no good to me and all this. And I'm going to leave him and all this stuff. I'm not getting involved with that. And I'm talking, these girls are smoking. Smoke shows. But a little bit crazy. Because you don't do that. The fact that she's in that position with that guy, doing this, when I don't even know this guy's background, I don't even know who he is. What's that telling me about her? She's nuts. She's nuts. But this is what girls do. This is what women do. I'm not saying every single one of them do, but these types, they do that. They have backups. They don't just end things with the guy like a guy would end things with a girl and then he's alone for a while. Because with a guy, that's how it happens. With girls, they have somebody else to fall back onto immediately. In fact, she's already talking to a new dude before she even leaves you, because she leaves you in her head weeks or months or whatever before, and she's already on to another dude. So she basically transfers from you to another dude. She's invested in this other dude. Here's her on the phone right here with the other dude, and here's you over here. She's just barely holding on, and she's real invested in this guy, and she's just barely on talking to you, and she's real invested in this guy, and she's working her way up to this guy, while she slowly just she just leaves that guy, and she's all on this guy now. Does that make sense? Women do this. Men do not. It never happens with men. Because they're in it till they're in it. Women are gone weeks, months, whatever before. Days before, who knows. I'm not saying every single woman does this, but women do this. Guys do not do this. That's the difference. So guys, what I'm saying here is, you have to know what shit testing is all about. Healthy shit testing, you're still going to be on good terms with this girl. She's still going to be, you guys are still going to be in good moods. She's not going to completely mess you up. She's not going to completely F with your emotions to try to get you like that, ruin your day, ruin your night. She plays games like she's going to ghost you to make you lay your head down at night, to keep you up, to make you think. They think this is like working in their favor. They think this is going to want you to make, they think you will want them more if they do this, which is totally wrong. Guys are very territorial If we think for a second you're messing with other dudes when we actually like you, we begin to literally despise you. Hate starts to build up. Literally, we get mad. And that's if we're actually invested into you, we actually like you, we actually spend time with you. We don't like that. We like you less. A lot less. And like I said, guys, you got to understand what the healthy shit testing is, and the ones that just go too far, which if she's trying always to have you in your emotions, to have you riled up, like all the time, where she might say things here and there just to keep you on that hook. But she's taking it too far out of context. I'm telling you, when you friend zone her, and she's going to know it, she's going to want to come back real bad. She's going to know she was the one that was the problem. She messed things up. You could only do so much. It takes two to tango. And she just felt entitled. She felt like she could do this and play these games and do what she did. But it backfired in her face, because now you had enough. She don't feel so hot anymore. Now she's doing these little weird games on social media, posting pictures, posting captions like involving you. I've been through all this. I know what they do. I'm not stupid. I can see what's going on. That's because she cares. She always did, but she took it too far. She's not experienced enough. She thought this was going to be her golden ticket. She thought this is going to be her way to succeed. But absolutely not. Even if she did succeed this way, she's going to lose attraction for you, because you're in a feminine frame if you're in your emotions. You alpha her out. No, bitch. See ya. And now she's coming back crying. Oh God. That's how it happens. I'm telling you now. And lastly, like I said, guys, you got to know what the actual shit tests are, because you will be on good terms with this girl, but she'll be like teasing you. She will say sneaky things to get answers from you. She will do things like this, but she's never going to take it too far. And it's normal for them to do this, because who is baby daddy? In her mind, who is this guy? Why is she going to let you inside of her? She is trying to figure things out about you. She wants to see where you're at. It's normal. As she should. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's what she's supposed to do. And she should. She's not just going to let anybody, like I said, inside her. She wants to know who you are. She's feeling things out. She wants to know how much you care about her as well. And I'm going to say too, you can't give yourself away too easy. You're going to leave some mystery in there. She's got to know that you like her. But you can't just be full on vulnerable, full on to the point where it's like there's not one little mystery about you at all. Like you're almost feminine because you gave so much away of yourself. Which, I say this because I made this mistake when I was about 15, 16 years old, which is understandable. I didn't feel feminine when I did it, because I thought that's what you wanted to hear. But it was not right. I just did too much. And as I started to get older, as I got another shot from this girl, which happened, this same girl, I got back with her again. So that tells you right there, I actually didn't completely fail. I just kind of did what I thought I should, but it wasn't the right move. I got another shot, got with her again. And I became more of like a man as time went on, understanding things better. So, this is how it is, guys. Don't get it twisted, don't get it mixed up. What do I want to add to the end of this video? I know I had something right at the tip of my tongue. Just be careful, like, of these tests, you know. be careful, because you could push away somebody that's actually genuine. And she's not even going overboard and you kind of push her away. You got to be careful, because she could have been the one. And I wasn't even that stupid enough to push. Like, I take a lot, bro. I'm telling you now. Like, I'm not just so quick to throw a woman under the bus. Like, I literally take a lot, like, from them. Before I actually cut you off, like, you had to do something pretty bad for me to cut you off. So, this is it. I'm going to wrap this video up now. And I'm just mad because I know for a fact I had another good point to make. And I'm trying to think of that as I do not cut it off yet, but I'm going to cut it off because I can't think of it. So, I'll be back tomorrow. If I can think of it, I'll just add something into the next video. So, I'll be back.